I bring swift death.
Hello guys, what is up? This is GentleCarry coming in with a bit of a guide about all the season 11 items and whatever is happening on the shop. Like they published so many new items, they literally changed every icon, and you might open the shop. I mean, I know it's been like 3 weeks or 4 since the preseason started, so you guys might kind of figure out how to build. But I still want to release a guide for the people that have no idea still, like what to buy, or for people who just want some arrows, what to buy and what to go to. Cause when I opened the league for the first time after they changed everything, it literally looked like I'm learning the game from the beginning, and I was literally, what the fuck should I build right now? And I look at all the icons, I'm like pressing tab, and I don't know what the enemies are buying, and I don't know what am I buying, and I just wanna like make you guys understand a bit about the carry items. Like I'm not gonna give every champ the 6 item builds. Of course, I'm gonna give the Vayne, in my opinion, 6 item builds are the best for her. And of course, I'm gonna give some tips what is good on the meta right now, what you should rush, when you should buy it, and stuff like this. So let's get into it. Okay, let's talk about the crit nerfs and the changes they made to Infinity Edge. Basically, the base critical damage got reduced from 200 to 175%, which means all the damage you do with crit chance is it's not much, but it's a bit weaker. They also changed Infinity Edge. It used to give you 5% more crit chance, and they changed the passive. It used to give you 225% bonus crit chance, like bonus to your damage. But now you kind of have to scale your crit, which means every 20% crit that you have, you're gonna get 8% bonus crit damage. And when you have 100% crit chance, you're gonna get only 40% bonus crit damage, which means you're gonna be up to 215, which is 10% less bonus to your damage than it used to give, and you have to scale it up. Like before that, you used to just buy the Infinity Edge at any point of the game, and you just could basically be at your full scaled crit damage, and now you gotta scale slowly your crit, which is a bit less fun for the AD carry mains. Okay, let's talk about another item that League changed, which is Rageblade. Instead of giving the old stats, now it's giving only 40% attack speed, but they changed the passive. For every 20% crit chance you have, you're gonna get 40 attack damage on hit, but you can no longer crit. Which is pretty nice right now, because instead of trying to scale your Infinity Edge slowly and slowly, you can just buy this item and get the damage consistently for literally every auto you do. And after 3 auto attacks, then they don't even have to be consistently, you get your own hit effect twice, which means you get double of your own hit damage, and if you are like Vayne or Cassie, you get like double of the passive, which is pretty nuts right now. And every AD carry that can buy it right now, which for example are like Kaisa, Vayne, Varus, Kog'Maw, should really buy it. Nice. It's really OP and one of my most recommended items in League right now. Okay, if you guys follow me a lot, and you guys probably know that I almost buy every game QSS because this is my favorite item in League of Legends. But after the changes, I starting to hate it. And first of all, they took a bit of the stats, they took a bit of AD and no more lifesteal. But most importantly, it doesn't give you the ability to QSS no-caps. Like as you can see right now, I QSS the Malphite ult with QSS Q or Lee Sin's kick. I remember in montage number 13 he tried to insect me and he actually did. And all his team tried to follow me, but since I had QSS, I pushed him into the wall, QSS his ulti, and literally all his team tried to follow, but they got into a trap and we won the game because for that. Okay guys, I want to talk about the 3 missing items that are viable for the carry. First of all, there is the Gale Force. Along with the stats, it gives you a small dashing ability, which goes to the nearest target that you cast it. And I want to point out that there is a small dash and there is a big dash. And it always prioritizes the lowest champion. So if this guy is low and I want to target on him, it's still going to go for this guy. Another thing I want to point out that you can cast abilities while you do it. So in the meantime, if you want, you can always cast your E. You cannot cast dashes though, so if you want to get a huge dash, you can't Gale Force Q. You have to Q Gale Force, or same with Flash. Doesn't work with this. The Mystic passive gives you movement speed for every legendary item you get. In my opinion, it's pretty nice if they have a lot of skill shots, but I don't think it's really necessary for Vayne. and I would highly like take more attack speed from the other mystic items passive or a bit of HP. Okay, let's go to the Kraken one now. Kraken one, every tier orders you do, it doesn't have to be to the same target, so it's not exactly like Vayne passive, but it's I like. You get a bit of true damage, and in my opinion it's a really good item, but I feel like you really miss the Phantom Dancer shield that they changed. Now Phantom Dancer don't give you a shield, and instead you get it from the shield bow. So in my opinion you should go Kraken Slayer when they have a lot of tanks, like at least 3. If they have more damage dealers than tanks, I would highly recommend taking the shield bow. Shield bow gives you a massive shield when you're below 30% HP, and it gives you lifesteal, that 15% lifesteal that you get every auto you do. Now, one thing that I want to point out, if you guys do take Gale Force, Shield Bow, always take last 10 on your wounds, because at the moment you poke your Shield Bow, which is 30% below 30% HP, is exactly the point where your last stand on your wounds is poke, like with the most amount of damage you can do. So that's a bit of a way to maximize your damage with the shield bow. That's what I always do with Vayne right now, and look how much lifesteal it gives you in general, and the shield, which is nice. In preseason, I feel like everyone is just one-shooting me, and can't really play it again against huge assassins. But if they do have a lot of tanks, I would highly recommend going for the Kraken Slayer. Okay guys, let's talk about the full build for Vayne. Now, it's always situational, but as I said before, if they have a lot of tanks, I would highly go for Kraken. Then I would go for Boots and Rageblade. Wait, I need gold. I'm poor. Okay, so I would go for Rageblade. And then it's usually situational. I like going Phantom Dancer, especially since they buffed it right now. Instead of 2 seconds of attacking 5 times consistently, it's 3 seconds. And it gives you like basically 80% attack speed for a really low amount of gold. And it's really OP right now. I would definitely buy it for almost every early carry. After this, I would go for situational items like QS sometimes. Maybe if I need some lifesteal, I can go for this item. A bit of magic assist. And as you can see, you actually have like almost full amount of attack speed, even though I'm not level 18. I have almost full amount of attack speed with this build, so it feels really smooth. Another thing I want to point out, if they have a lot of AP damage, you can't buy Immortal Shield Bow and this item because they both share the same passive, Lifeline. So actually if they have a lot of AP damage, you should go Kraken and Mauve Manamunes, or whatever you call it. Malmortius, what a name. So basically you should go with this instead. But if they have a lot of AD or damage dealers in general, I would highly recommend going Immortal Shield Bow. So this is, guys, the best Vayne builds for patch 10.24. This is the patch that we are currently in. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching and see you on the next video. Peace.